Greetings, friend of karmic affinity. Have you ever wondered why the dull aches in your neck and shoulders, the inexplicable tightness in your chest, or the feeling of chronic exhaustion continue to cling to you, despite all efforts with medicine and rest? You seek answers from medicine, but the results are sometimes only head shakes or vague diagnoses. Yet deep within your intuition, you clearly sense that something more profound is happening beneath this skin. Please do not worry or blame your body. That pain is absolutely not accidental, nor is it a punishment. It is a sacred language, urgent letters, that your body is trying to send to you to signal blockages in your consciousness. Today, if you are truly ready to listen to and decode these silent messages, please press the subscribe button as a serious commitment to step into the journey of healing at the very roots right now. My dear friend, to begin the healing process, we need to completely change how we perceive the uncomfortable sensations present within you. Normally, when pain strikes, our instinctive reflex is to resist, to hate it, and to want to get rid of it as quickly as possible. We consider pain a mistake of creation, an enemy destroying our peaceful life. But try to stop and look a little deeper. In the philosophy of mindfulness, pain is not an enemy. Pain is a truthful messenger. It is an alarm bell showing that an imbalance occurred long ago within your body and mind system. Observe this process. When your mind is anxious or clinging to something, your breath immediately becomes shallow and hurried. And when the breath is disturbed, the energy flow nourishing the body is blocked, causing muscles to contract and creating physical pain. Therefore, physical pain is merely the endpoint of a chain reaction originating from consciousness. True suffering does not come from the sensation of pain, but from your resistance to it. When you steel yourself against it, you are creating more pressure on that painful area. Conversely, when you learn to relax and allow the pain to be present like a guest, you will see it is no longer as scary as you imagined. Acceptance is the most powerful painkiller. Let us look deep into the context of modern life to empathize with our own bodies. My dear friend, our ancestors in the past only activated survival mode when facing wild beasts or real danger, and afterward, they were given complete rest. But today, though the beasts are gone, we are living in a state of continuous red alert without end. Phone ringtones, work pressure, bills to pay, and social expectations all create an invisible but heavy pressure on the nervous system every day. Your body, with its primitive defense mechanism, mistakenly believes you are in danger. 24/7. It constantly pumps adrenaline, tensing the muscles to prepare to fight or flee. But because there is no specific enemy to fight back against and no place to run, that repressed energy gets trapped inside. Where does it go? It goes straight into your tissues, muscle fibers, and internal organs. Science calls this cellular memory, or the body keeps the score. The emotions you dare not express, the tears you swallow back, or the anger you must suppress for the sake of politeness. They do not disappear. They petrify and dwell at the weakest points of your body. Perhaps your heavy shoulders are not from carrying heavy objects, but from carrying too many responsibilities and expectations of others. Perhaps your frequently cramping stomach contains anxieties and insecurities you cannot digest. And perhaps that tight chest is where sorrows that haven't been cried into words are hidden. Emotional energy, when not circulated, becomes toxic, creating energy blockages, or what traditional Chinese medicine calls stagnant qi. This is the invisible disease of the era. You feel utterly exhausted despite not doing manual labor. You feel aches and pains, even though doctors say there is no physical damage. That is because the river of energy inside you is being blocked by the boulders of repressed emotions. Understanding this, you will feel more compassion for your body than blame. It has had to laboriously carry your entire emotional history in silence for so many years. And now is the time we need to help it untie those knots. My dear friend, if we look deeper into the source of this stalemate, we will realize that the main culprit lies not in the muscles or joints, but in the state of consciousness. The first cause is a scattered mind. We are rarely truly present with our bodies. Our minds are busy running back to the past to regret, or projecting into the future to worry. When the mind is away, the house of the body becomes cold and lifeless, leaving the energy flow without a guide. The second cause, heavier than all, is the need for control. We steel ourselves to control life, control others, and control even our own emotions. That rigidity in thought is immediately reflected upon the body, forming tight knots. And the inevitable consequence is that your breath becomes weak, shallow, and broken. When the breath is weak, it is like a shallow stream without enough strength to push away debris, causing blood and qi to stagnate, and pain begins to breed in those stagnant waters. To dissolve these deep energy knots, we cannot use logical thinking or forced effort as we usually do with the external world. We need a more subtle, gentler key to reopen the flow of life that has been blocked for so long. Today, I want to share with you a special healing technique, a secret distilled from the wisdom of Zen masters to re-establish balance for body and mind. This is not merely a breathing exercise or muscle relaxation. It is a spiritual ritual that helps you reconnect the most important energy points in your body. Please let go of all cravings for results right now. Do not try to make the pain go away. Just bring an open, curious, and absolutely trusting mindset. You're about to enter a journey of rediscovering your own body house in a way you have perhaps never experienced before. Relax your entire body and prepare your mind to receive this gift. For this technique to exert its deepest healing effect, imagine your body not as a solid mass, but as a temple cleared by 3 main energy gates. The first gate is located in the head and mind area, receiving the light of awareness and thought. The second gate is located in the chest and heart area, the center of emotion and loving connection. And the third gate, the most important yet often forgotten, is located in the lower abdomen or dantian, the source of vital energy and the stability of Mother Earth. When we suffer or are ill, these gates often close tightly in the unconscious. The mind is noisy, the heart is closed for fear of being hurt, and the abdominal area is cold and constricted. The technique we are about to perform will sequentially knock on the doors, awaken, and connect these 3 points into a clear, aligned axis. Only when all 3 gates open and harmonize can the river of healing energy flow freely from top to bottom, washing away all blockages and pain accumulated for so long. Now, let us practice immediately. Choose a very comfortable sitting position, keeping the spine gently straight like a bamboo tree reaching up, but relaxing all the surrounding muscles. Gently close your eyes and turn inward. First, bring attention to the head area. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, relax the forehead, relax the eyes. Imagine the mind gate opening, letting all noisy thoughts settle like dust falling to the ground. Next, lead the flow of breath down to the chest. Inhale. Feel the rib cage expand to receive life. Exhale. Soften the emotional boulders weighing down your heart. The heart gate is opening, soft and tolerant. And finally, lead the breath deep down to the lower abdomen. You can place your hand there to feel it. Inhale. The abdomen swells warmly. Exhale. Feel the stability of Mother Earth. The vitality gate has been activated. Remain in this state for a few breaths. Visualize a clear stream of light running from the top of the head, through the heart, and anchoring at the abdomen. The moment these 3 points connect, your nervous system receives a powerful reset signal. It shifts from fight or flight mode to rest and recover mode. You are absolutely safe in your own home. My dear friend, perhaps right now you are feeling a gentleness spreading throughout your body. Your heart rate has slowed, and your mind has become clearer. Please do not think this is just a temporary psychological feeling or some mystical miracle. What you have just experienced is a real biological transformation, where the wisdom of Buddhism and the latest discoveries of neuroscience meet at a miraculous point of contact. Modern science has found a special nerve called the vagus nerve. It plays the role of a commander-in-chief of the rest and recovery system in your body. When you are anxious, stressed, or in pain, this commander is paralyzed, and your body is locked in survival mode, concentrating all energy to fight or flee. In that state, all cell repair, digestion, or immune activities are suspended. The body is like a country at war. All resources are sent to the front lines, neglecting the ruined houses in the rear. But when you practice connecting the 3 gates, breathing deeply and bringing consciousness to the abdominal area, you have performed a spectacular move of flipping the switch to reactivate the vagus nerve. You send an absolute safety signal to the brain. Immediately, the body shifts to healing mode. The heart rate slows, blood pressure stabilizes, and most importantly, billions of cells begin the work of maintenance, repairing damages they haven't been able to do for so long due to lack of energy. The interesting thing is, from thousands of years ago, even without measuring machines, the Buddha and Zen masters understood this mechanism thoroughly. He taught about equanimity, about returning to take refuge in the island of self. He pointed out that, when the mind stops, all suffering on the body also begins to be transformed. Science calls it activating the parasympathetic nervous system, while Buddhism calls it the peace of body and mind. Although the names are different, the essence is one. It is the truth that healing truly occurs if, and only if, you feel safe and peaceful from deep within. When the mind stops fighting, the body will begin to heal itself. That is the eternal law of life. My dear friend, true practice is not about separating ourselves from life to go to high mountains for quietness, but the ability to bring that stillness right into the middle of the rushing flow of life. This ritual of connecting the 3 gates does not require you to have a free hour or a perfect space. It can happen in an instant, right where you are standing. Try practicing it in the morning upon waking up, as a respectful greeting to the body before plunging into the work cycle. Bring it to your desk when pressure and fatigue surround you. Instead of stealing your body, take 30 seconds to relax the abdomen and reconnect with the breath. Or even when you are stuck in traffic amidst noisy streets, instead of being frustrated, take the opportunity to check whether your 3 energy gates are closed or open. The secret of transformation lies not in intensity, but in continuity. Every time you stop to connect, even if only for a moment, you are sowing a seed of peace into consciousness. Gradually, the state of relaxation and connection will no longer be an effort to be made, but will become a natural instinct, a way of life, a sturdy home for you to return to and take refuge in whenever a storm arises. My dear friend, our journey of decoding and healing silent pains today concludes here, but the door into your inner world has only just cracked open. Through these sharings, I hope you have realized the truth that your body never betrays you. The pain, the fatigue, or the blockages are not signs of failure. but the earnest call of life, waiting to be reconnected. You are not a helpless patient, waiting for a miracle from outside. You, with your conscious breath, your attention, and your compassion, are the most talented, greatest doctor of your own life. Please be patient with yourself. Energy knots formed over many years cannot vanish overnight. But every time you practice connecting the three gates, every time you breathe out, letting go, is a time you are removing a layer of burden, bringing the body closer to its original state of balance. Trust in the wisdom of the body, and trust in the miraculous recovery ability sleeping within you. If this video brings you a little light, a soothing touch, or a new faith, please help me spread this wholesome energy further by pressing the like and subscribe buttons. That is how we find each other and lean on each other on the path of awakening. And before leaving, I invite you to make a small but powerful commitment. Leave a comment below this video with the words, "I am listening to and loving my body." When you write those words, you are sending a peace message to every cell, confirming that the inner war has ended and healing is beginning. May you always maintain the stability of earth, the flexibility of water, and the warmth of fire in your heart. Goodbye, and see you in the next healing stories. Would you like me to create a short, three-gate connection guided meditation script that you can use as a daily morning ritual?